Hey everyone, so I decided to finally film my BreyerFest loop video for 2016. I know this is super late, but this is the only time I really had the chance to film. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna start off with my celebration horses. So this is my first one that I left in the box because I don't really like his dapples very much. They're very fish scaly, and I don't know, he's just not as nice as my other one that I did take out of the box. So this is my other celebration model that I got that I did take out of the box, and he is actually a part of my show string and does pretty well. His dapples are less fish scaly, and his shading is really nice. And yeah, he's actually a really nice model. He's very tiny, but he's pretty cute. Next, I'm going to be moving on to some of these special runs that I got. This is the Bay Pinto or Black Pinto or whatever you want to call him, Samba Surprise in matte. And he is the one that has the most amount made of him. I'm not overly sure how many were actually made, but I did end up getting 2 of them, and I actually partially traded my other one to get a Thrill Seeker. So I only have 1 of this guy now. My next special run that I got is Sheila, and she's actually really cute. She's my first one on the mold, and I really quite adore it. The next special run that I got was the Buckskin Paint Samba Surprise, and this is the one that I was really wanting, and I didn't want to go home without, and I ended up getting him, and I was very happy. And he's completely LSQ, and he's really adorable, and he is in matte, and I really love him. The next special run that I ended up getting was Bozeman, and he was actually one of the ones that I really wanted, and he is quite adorable, and most people got theirs with a warped front leg, but mine was perfectly fine, which I was pretty happy about. And yeah, he's pretty cute. The next special run I ended up getting was Namid, and I got her in glossy, and I was very happy that I got a glossy one. I originally wasn't going to get her, but my mom ended up buying 2 more special run tickets off of somebody, and I ended up getting a couple more special runs that I wasn't thinking about getting. So yeah, I do really adore her, although she is quite the giraffe, but she's pretty cute. And the last special runs that I ended up getting were Mamacita and Y Chico, and I wasn't originally going to get these guys before BreyerFest, and then I ended up right at BreyerFest. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it, I'm gonna get them, and I'm very happy that I did because they're very cute, and they are now both NAN qualified, and I'm very happy with them. Moving on to the horses that I bought off of people on Instagram. I bought this guy off of S Just a Dream Lover, and he completed my Matt Kell Surprise horses. As most of you know, I do conga the Lonesome Glory mold, so I'm very happy I finally have him. And I was very upset last year when I didn't go to BreyerFest and I found out that the surprise horses were on this mold. And the last horse that I bought off of somebody from Instagram was the Black Appaloosa Kell Surprise, who was also a part of completing my Matt Kell Surprise conga. I got this guy off of a really good friend who is Oh You're a Ratchet on Instagram, and I do very much adore this guy, and he is now NAN qualified as well, and he is very cute. Moving on to one of the horses that I bought in one of the sales booths in the arena is a Fox Valley Oliver. I have a Fox Valley Oliver, but when I got him, he was not in the condition that the person had said on eBay, and I was very upset, so I've been looking for a new one for quite some time, and I got this guy new in box for $100, I do believe it was, and he is now NAN qualified, and I adore him very much. Moving on to the horses that I got at the Clarion. I got this guy from WFS Sales. He is a Lonesome Glory body. He was originally supposed to be a custom, but she tried a different medium and it ended up just messing up with his finish, and I just said that I'd buy him as a body instead. So that's what I did, and I'm going to repaint him to the way that he is supposed to be. I got permission from her to paint him back to this color, I should say. One of the other horses that I got at the Clarion was a Champagne Toast. This is the first one that I ended up getting because there was one in a room that I wanted very badly, and they weren't open every single time that I went into the Clarion. So I ended up buying this guy, and he had like, it's not very noticeable, but he has a minor flaw on his side. But this guy is actually for sale. Message me on Instagram if you're interested in him. And last but not least is my other Champagne Toast. This is actually the guy that I wanted out of the room that was closed every single time I went in. And the one time that I finally did go in, and they were open, he was still available. So I ended up buying him as well because he is absolutely flawless. And then I regretted buying the other one, so that is why the other one is now up for sale. And last but not least, I got this little resin head, I guess you could call it. I'm not really sure what it's called. From Maggie Bennett. I passed by her booth and I was wearing a shirt that had my Instagram logo on it, and she was giving these out for free to people who are wearing name tags. So that is my BreyerFest 2016 loot video. I am sorry it's so late, guys, but I just haven't had the time to get around and film, and I've been sick for the past 2 or 3 weeks, so I just haven't been wanting to get out of bed really to film. You can probably still hear it in my voice that I'm still kind of sick. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and leave me a comment down below on what other videos you think I should make. It can be anything. Also, don't forget to like this video and subscribe, and thank you guys for watching.
Take a trip to my house, my house, my house. Take a trip to my house.